Hello again. A couple of days ago, I was talking about Narada Michael Walden and a song called Lucky Fella, which has guitar by Corrado Rustici. If you don't know a lot of Corrado Rustici's guitar playing, he's an absolutely phenomenal player, and he plays on the Narada albums, as does Ray Gomez, Carlos Santana, Pat Thrall, Hiram Bullock. There's a lot of great guitar on these records. Now this is, I think in pounds sterling, I think this costs something like £15. And on this you get the three albums. You get Confidence, Victory and The Dance of Life. The Dance of Life is maybe the culmination of how amazingly fantastic Corrado was, if that doesn't sound too fanboy, which I probably am. The Dance of Life is just an amazingly spiritual, beautiful instrumental. But what's amazing about these records is you'll get like blazing guitar in the middle of a pop funk song, And when I first started to buy these albums, which is, when they came out, the first one I got was I Cry, I Smile, because I saw Ray Gomez's name on it. One of my friends saw the album in my flat and said, "Is that disco guy?" I said, "Well, he's quite a lot more than that. Obviously Narada has one of the greatest careers in music, as has Corrado with his production career as well." So anyway, moving swiftly on, I was talking about a song called Lucky Fella, which in English would be F-E-L-L-O-W, fellow. It's sometimes pronounced with an E-R. I thought I'd go through all the parts. At first I thought I'll maybe play along with the record and say, I thought this was this, I thought this was that, this is how I came to do that. But I thought it might be better just to play all the individual parts over the course of two videos. Now I made one on Sunday morning. This is Wednesday morning. On Sunday morning I made one glaring mistake. I just heard one of the licks that Corrado plays. I just heard it wrong, and I played it wrong. And I listened it back and I thought that's not right. And the internet can be a very unforgiving place, as I well know. A couple of people recently have put stuff up on my YouTube channel saying, "Hey man, that's nowhere near it. Hey man, you're miles out." Somebody said, "Go listen to the record." I have listened to the record thousands of times, and you know what? I made a mistake. And I tried to correct it and say, "Hold my hand up, I made a mistake. That bit's not right." And years and years ago, Steve Lukather once said in an interview, this is a different type of mistake, but he'd seen Larry Carlton play it, and he said, Larry Carlton made a mistake. Did not flinch. And what Steve said was, it's all right to make a mistake. If you're going for it, it's all right to make a mistake. If you're trying to learn something and you make a mistake, that's fine. That's absolutely all right. It's not a crime. You haven't done it from any malevolence. And if someone can say, "I think it's actually this," or better still, "I play that bit like this," and you can go, and that's how we learn. But as I said in a different video, it's down to how you say it. Anyway, back to Lucky Fella. This is going to be quite a long video because I talk so much, right? But we'll go on to the song now. Now this Narada song sort of veers between like insanely powerful guitar and disco funk rhythms, and then Corrado's blazing soul, right? So the first thing you hear is actually a synth line. Keyboards are synth, and they play. Right? And that very jaunty bit is coming off a C. So that's like an E minor triad, E, G, B, and then this, which is D and F sharp, and then you add a G. Then you slide the whole thing up to get to the C and the B. Right. Next bit is the guitar riff, and Corrado plays. It's great, I love that. But there's something else, and the first couple of times I played it as, I played an E and a G. It's actually the keyboards who play that. So, in the interest of accuracy, if you're playing with the guitar and keyboards, or two guitars, one of you is going to have to go. But the other one is going to go. Right, then we're into the song. I'll turn the guitar right down for this because it's far more. You know, it's that kind of vibe. And we've got a C. And that line, which is off the C, which would be the bass, and then we've got the guitar going. That line. So we've got E and D, two picks on the G, same again, two picks on A, and that's sung, or that's played rather, over the verses. So then we go back to Narada singing I'm a Lucky Fella and I'm Bound to Get to You, which is. Now, in the intro, there's also an incredible twin lead bit. Twin lead bit does this. So we've got. That's coming off a G note, so with the F sharp, down to E, D, E, G again, and a climb from the F sharp. Right. The second time, plays that twice, second time it's played in harmony, so you've got here's the second time. Right, so that's the harmony line. So the harmony line's coming off a B. Same trill, but this time we're going to end up in a G, obviously, to harmonise with E. So starting with B, F sharp G, B, and then the harmony is actually lower. So the harmony is. Right, it's thirds apart, so we start an F sharp in the main part, start on a D in the harmony part, but the D is played higher, if you see what I mean. So it's still in harmony, but so I don't know if you could say that if it's like 2/3 higher rather than a third higher, right? So the other part, harmony, and that's it. So that, I said the first part is off the B. F sharp G, same again, and then D, E, F sharp, and push it. Right, so then we're back into the chorus. Well, there's a bit that goes, but nobody plays that. It's actually the vocalists go beady beep. You know, which is great. It's really nice. But it's an E note. So we get two verses and then we reprise and the harmony and the D. Next bit is Corredo Rosicchi's solo, which is absolutely fab.